Welcome, ghost hunters and thrill seekers. Today, we're embarking on a spine-chilling journey through some of the most haunted places in the United States. From historic mansions to eerie prisons, these locations are sure to send shivers down your spine. Are you ready? Let's dive in. The Stanley Hotel, Estes Park, Colorado. This majestic hotel inspired Stephen King's The Shining. Guests and staff have reported ghostly encounters, including apparitions of the hotel's original owners, F.O. and Flora Stanley, and echoes of children laughing in the hallways. It is rumored the ghosts here are so friendly they even help with the housekeeping. Eastern State Penitentiary, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Once home to notorious criminals like Al Capone, this prison is now a hotspot for paranormal activity. Visitors have reported hearing eerie footsteps, distant cries, and the feeling of being watched. And let's be honest, the ghost tours are probably the only time you'd willingly walk into a prison cell. The Myrtles Plantation, St. Francisville, Louisiana. Known as one of America's most haunted homes, the Myrtles Plantation is said to be haunted by numerous spirits, including Chloe, a former slave, whose ghost is often seen wandering the grounds. It's a place where history and hauntings go hand in hand, like sweet tea and ghostly whispers. The Myrtles Plantation was built in 1796 by General David Bradford. The plantation has a rich and turbulent history, deeply rooted in the antebellum South. Throughout its existence, the Myrtles has witnessed numerous tragedies, including murders, which have contributed to its haunted reputation. The Queen Mary, Long Beach, California. This retired ocean liner-turned-hotel is famous for its ghostly passengers. From mysterious figures in the engine room to the spirit of a little girl by the pool, the Queen Mary is a paranormal paradise. Just think of it as a cruise with extra, guests. The Queen Mary was built by John Brown & Company in Clydebank, Scotland. Her construction began in December 1930, but due to the Great Depression, work was halted between 1931 and 1934. She was finally launched on September 26, 1934. During her early years, she was one of the most luxurious ocean liners, catering to the rich and famous, and she was known for her speed, style, and elegance. Paranormal researchers and enthusiasts frequently visit the Queen Mary. It has been featured on numerous TV shows such as Ghost Hunters and Most Haunted. The Winchester Mystery House, San Jose, California. Built by Sarah Winchester, this labyrinthine mansion was designed to confuse vengeful spirits. Today, it remains one of the most perplexing and haunted structures in the country. With staircases that lead to the ceiling and doors that open to walls, it's basically a haunted funhouse. The Winchester Mystery House is a sprawling, eccentric mansion that was once the personal residence of Sarah Winchester, the widow of firearm magnate William Wirt Winchester. The mansion is renowned for its size, architectural curiosities, and lack of any master building plan. One of the most famous features is the staircase to nowhere, which ascends to a ceiling. It is believed Sarah designed these elements to confuse and deter spirits. Waverly Hills Sanatorium, Louisville, Kentucky. Once a tuberculosis hospital, Waverly Hills is now a hotspot for ghostly encounters. Apparitions of former patients, disembodied voices, and shadowy figures are frequently reported. And if the ghosts don't get you, the ghost stories definitely will. Waverly Hills Sanatorium was originally built in 1910 as a two-story hospital to accommodate 40 to 50 tuberculosis patients. Due to the severity of the tuberculosis epidemic, a larger facility was soon needed. In 1926, the current massive Gothic-style building opened, designed to house over 400 patients. The Bell Witch Cave, Adams, Tennessee. The legend of the Bell Witch dates back to the early 19th century, with tales of a malevolent spirit tormenting the Bell family. Today, the cave is a popular site for paranormal investigators. It's the perfect spot if you're looking for a witchy encounter without the need for a broomstick. The legend of the Bell Witch is one of the most famous and enduring ghost stories in American folklore. The story centers around the Bell family, who settled in Adams, Tennessee, in the early 1800s. The haunting began in 1817 and continued for several years, involving various members of the family and their neighbors. The Lizzie Borden House, Fall River, Massachusetts, scene of the infamous 1892 axe murders. This house is said to be haunted by the spirits of Lizzie Borden and her parents. Visitors report hearing voices and seeing apparitions of the Borden family. The breakfast here is killer. Just maybe not the way you'd hope. On August 4th, 1892, Andrew Borden and his wife, Abby Borden, were brutally murdered with an axe in their home. Their daughter, Lizzie Borden, was the prime suspect, but she was acquitted of the crimes, leaving the case officially unsolved. The Villisca Axe Murder House, Villisca, Iowa. In 1912, 8 people were brutally murdered in this house. The crime remains unsolved, and the spirits of the victims are said to linger, with reports of children's voices and shadowy figures. It's a place where playing hide-and-seek takes on a whole new meaning. The brutal crime shocked the small town of Villisca and has since become one of America's most infamous unsolved mysteries. The Amityville Horror House, Amityville, New York. Made famous by books and movies, this house was the site of a gruesome family murder in 1974. Subsequent owners reported terrifying paranormal activity, cementing its reputation as one of the most haunted houses in America. Just make sure you get a good night's sleep before you visit, if you can. On November 13, 1974, 23-year-old Ronald DeFeo Jr. shot and killed 6 members of his family while they slept. The victims included his parents, Ronald DeFeo Sr. and Louise DeFeo, and his siblings Dawn, Allison, Mark, and John Matthew. Ronald Jr. claimed he heard voices urging him to kill his family. He was convicted of the murders and sentenced to 6 concurrent life sentences. The motive for the murders remains a topic of speculation and debate. The Whaley House, San Diego, California. Built on the site of a former gallows, the Whaley House is teeming with paranormal activity. Visitors and staff report seeing the ghosts of the Whaley family and other restless spirits who met their end on the property. It's a historic gem with a side of ghostly encounters, perfect for those who like their history, with a dash of haunt. The Whaley House is now a museum and is a very popular spot for ghost hunters to gather. Built by Thomas Whaley in 1857, it was the first 2-story brick-constructed property in California. And there you have it, 11 of the most haunted places in the United States. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, these locations offer a glimpse into the chilling and unexplained. Dare to visit? Let us know in the comments below which haunted place you'd like to explore. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to OK Dreamlight for more spine-tingling adventures. Until next time, happy hauntings. Just right. I wish you could understand.